Hello everyone, welcome to Zuna Yoga. My name is Angelina and I'm here today with the pelvic breath meditation for you. So grab everything you need for a comfortable meditation seat and then let's start. Make yourself really comfortable. Make your last wiggles, your last adjustments. Feel yourself fully supported by the seat and all the props that you have chosen for today's meditation. Feeling both of your sit bones grounded. Feel the palms resting on the knees or the thighs. And feel your spine rising tall out of that foundation. An effortless lift and alertness. And feel how with every in-breath you grow a tiny bit taller. And with every exhale you ground down through the sit bones, through the tailbone. Every inhale is growing you taller. Imagine there is a cord fixed at the top of your head that is pulling you up. Without overdoing it, it's like a micro lengthening with every inhale. The exhale you ground down, lengthening down the tailbone. Feel the spaciousness in between the vertebral bodies. Energy moving freely. And see if you hold any tension anywhere in the body. Give it attention and with the exhale allow it to be released. Breathing into any areas of tension. With the exhale, let it be released. And then let's begin today's meditation with a round of Bastrika, the bellows breath. It's the smooth and even waves of inhales and exhales isolated at the navel center. So if you need to bring awareness to the belly, you can place your hands onto the belly with the middle fingers always touching at the navel. And with every inhale, the navel, the belly draws out like a balloon. And on exhale, you draw the navel strongly back towards the spine. So it's a smooth and even movement of the breath. But yet it is powerful, so we want to create some energy. So if you have your eyes open, close them again. And let's begin with Bastrika. And take a deep, full breath in from pelvis to collarbones. Fill the body with air, holding the breath in at the top. And take another little sip in and hold. Feeling the gentle pressure of the air against the body. Taking another little sip in. Feel this pressure increasing, staying with it. And then hold the spine effortlessly tall as you release the breath out through the nose. And release the palms back to the thighs or knees. Observing any shifts in energy or heart rate. Different state of mind, state of being. And then let your awareness and your breath together settle down to the pelvic floor, the base of the spine, pelvic bowl. Being really patient here and offering time for all the actions of the breath to settle down into organic waves of inhales and exhales, isolated in the pelvic bowl. Placing the mind's eye in the seat and patiently await the breath to follow. And then invite the breath to find a comfortably full, but yet effortless tide of natural rhythm, isolated in a pelvic bowl. And sense this even and smooth waves, this expansion and contraction of the breath, patiently caressing the base of the spine and all the organs and tissues that rest here in the pelvic bowl. The chest remains soft and still as the breath is really isolated in the lower body. And then when you're ready, since the beginning of each exhale, begin with a patient yet deliberate pelvic muscular contraction, as if gently squeezing the base of the spine. And on inhale, those same pelvic muscles slowly, patiently release, creating an invitation for the next breath to draw in and fill the pelvic bowl. At each exhale, now begin with a patient contraction of Mula Bandha, the pelvic muscles. This contraction is being held until the next breath draws in and gently presses against the body, as if asking permission to enter, and sensing the breath caress the pelvic muscles, patiently release, breath fills the pelvic bowl. Dynamic use of Mula Bandha. And you can sense this contraction and release of the pelvic muscles as if it would be the lead dancer in this graceful and beautiful dance of breath and body. And do this really subtle. Imagine you're having a butterfly down there and you don't want to touch its wings. How subtle and graceful can you be here? And then when you feel the next exhale, begin with the pelvic muscular contraction. Let this now be followed by the lower abdominal muscles drawing in to further assist the out-breath. And on inhale, the breath first drops down all the way to the pelvic floor. Pelvic floor muscles release, breath expands. Then the lower abdominal muscles release for the breath to expand even more into the lower body. And a graceful, patient contraction of the lower body, guiding the breath up and out. Finding that coordination of the breath and muscles of the body. Be very clear in your intentions here. Be effortless, deliberate in your actions. Inviting all the actions of the breath to find a smooth and effortless, patient rhythm. Next time that you exhale, begin to release control of the breath and simply sit in observance of that experience and that space that you've created. Sense that deep peace that is now arising from the very core of your being. And sense the spaciousness and sensitivity of your awareness as it rests in this peace. And let all of your awareness drop down to the pelvic floor. In a moment, we'll share a single sound of Om. And as you chant the mantra, guide and sense its vibration rising up from the base of the spine, through and along the spine, all the way up to the midbrain. And from the midbrain, sense it expanding out, blossoming into all directions. And then showering down upon you like rain falling from a cloud, saturating all layers of body and mind with its essence. If you'd like, you can turn the palms open and connect index finger and thumb. And then together, let's take a deep inhale for Om. Om. Bring the hands together in front of the heart into Anjali Mudra. Lower the gaze. In honor to all that we are. Thanks for sharing that meditation with me. Namaste.